Hello, Namaskar, and welcome everyone. I'm Vani Iyer, and I head corporate communications for Nissan India. I will be your host and companion for the event today. The Nissan Annual Dealer Conference 2021, this annual congress between Nissan India and its prestigious channel partners, is always a landmark event. It's not so only because we lay the construct of the entire fiscal business plan in front of you, but also more so because this is an opportunity to be collectively present as a team and family and experience our collective strength despite the uncertain times around us. The previous year has been challenging and it has witnessed our coming together, our ability to go beyond and deliver and punch above and beyond our weight. This year ended up as being a true testimony of being resolute, resilient and resurgent. It is the right moment to have the President, Nissan India, Mr. Sinan Ozkok, to address us. Over to you, Sinan-san.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to all of you. Thank you for joining us on this important event. We are very thankful to each one of you for your support and enthusiasm during the year. Despite the pandemic and all the challenging circumstances, your resilience has made it happen, and we all at Nissan are very proud of you. Indeed, our successful launch in the year is because of all your efforts. The pandemic has taught us an absolute new way of working. But with the resolute to make the all-new Nissan Magnite a grand success, all of us have come together and have contributed beyond the barriers in these unprecedented times. Also, I understand the pain we went through during the pandemic, and I share all my heartfelt condolences where it led to loss of life of your beloved ones. I thank you all once again for your efforts to reach out to our customers and making all new Nissan Magnite a big success. This experience is reflected in our theme for this year, which is resolute, resilience, and resurgence. The pandemic pushed the global markets into recession, with India being not an exception and was also impacted by the same. COVID has impacted multiple sectors, pushing them towards closure or low bounce back visibility. However, automotive sector has shown reasonable resilience to overcome this pandemic. Indian automotive sector has shown much stronger resilience with pent-up demand recovery, as well as quick transformation of mobility preferences by Indian customers. As an organization, we are geared up to remain resilient with a transformation plan in place. Nissan has defined transformation plan to respond to the challenging economic outlook and to improve our own performance. In Nissan Next, we are taking robust action at a time of crisis in the auto industry and the wider economy caused by COVID-19. Nissan's plan will focus on profit and quality of sales, closely collaborate with all stakeholders, concentrate on core strengths, become lean and agile in our response, and also restore a culture of Nissanness for the new era and build a foundation robust enough to compete over the long term. The plan has two key elements: rationalization and prioritization. Nissan is implementing a robust action plan to restructure, reduce cost, and improve efficiency by focusing on our strengths and concentrating on margins. And for the prioritization, here we are making ample investments to deliver a solid recovery and steady growth in the identified core areas. Essential to support these two reforms will be an emphasis on quality and customer needs, and of course, our valued suppliers and dealers. Our products reflect our focused orientation towards product and technology. Magnite, being the newest SUV in Nissan family, will take Nissan's global SUV legacy into the future. Specially designed for India and embodies Nissan's spirit in every way. With the Nissan Next transformation plan, Nissan globally has been realigned from 7 to 4 regions now. This realignment and reorganization will enable us to be more competitive and to improve the quality and speed of operations. Our existing region gets even bigger with inclusion of Europe and Oceania, with 140 countries in 4 continents now, representing 30% of global TIV and larger customer base globally. With the Nissan Next transformation plan, we plan to launch 12 new models in a span of just 18 months, of which 11 have already been introduced. Magnite launch was part of this strategy for India market, with an intent of made in India, made for the world. As a hallmark of our innovation and technology, Nissan continues to introduce state-of-the-art vehicle technologies in our products, which makes them more exciting for discerning customers. Coming back to India, the impact of COVID has been similar to the rest of the world. However, Indian automotive industry reflected the ability to recoil better than rest of the world markets. Resurgence of COVID wave 2 has been concerning and stronger. But with the ramp up in vaccination rate and our better understanding and required precautions, I'm sure we will come out faster and stronger this time. On the economic front, our bounce back is expected to be nothing less than a sharp V-shaped recovery as the economy opens up and we get back on track with smoother business operations. In fact, this is what we have observed this year as well. Despite being the pandemic year and zero sales for the first time ever in the history of Indian automotive industry in the month of April, with the unlock happening and business getting back to usual, we saw a sharp recovery on account of pent-up demand combined with increased preference for personal mobility and festival seasons. This is quite evident in the numbers, as in spite of muted Q1, we closed the year with only 5% drop of year-on-year basis. We expect that this trend will continue in the coming years as well, with evolving customer buying preferences and shift towards personal mobility. India is one of the important and priority markets for Nissan. We are committed to leverage India market growth with focus on SUV heritage. Success of Magnite is a strong proof point of our India commitment, with our focus on promoting Nissan as the primary SUV brand in the market. We will continue to leverage our SUV heritage under Nissan brand with a focus on creating value for the customers and bringing in products with right value proposition. In line with our strategy, we handed over this beautiful product to the market, and because of all your efforts, I can say that we got great response and wide customer acceptance for our Magnite. In fact, during the last year where we have zero sales for one full month, despite that, BSUV segment grew by 26% in FY20 versus FY19. We could make this happen because of your resilient efforts and resolve to make this product a success during this challenging time. Dear partners, as we say, success has many friends. Our efforts have been duly recognized and appreciated in the media, and we have won multiple prestigious auto awards for all new Nissan Magnite. However, the biggest testimony that we all have in front of us in terms of customer appreciation of the big, bold, and beautiful Magnite is more than 50,000 bookings and 10,000 happy customers who are already experiencing this product. My dear friends, now this is not the end, but it is perhaps just the beginning as we prepare for Nissan Next. In fact, this is the phase of our resurgence. In this phase, we need to be ready for the next level, and we strongly need to lay emphasis and focus on customer delight. We got the customers, we should continue to show our hospitality and care for our customers during sales and post-sales as well. Customer delight will take us to next level. One delighted customer will provide enough word-of-mouth advocacy, which will help us in serving more customers. Human resources. Last time, I requested you to get equipped with enough resources. This time, I want to request you to please focus on retention and engagement to keep them at the top of their game. Leverage digital. With this pandemic, the new normal way of doing business has to be adopted fast. We have created multiple assets to leverage the digital channel of customer engagements. I request you to please utilize these tools to engage with customers to manage your sales funnel. And 360-degree business focus. This year, we need to have 360-degree focus on customer experience with focus on all the customer touch points during post-sales engagement as well. Accessories, insurance, extended warranty, maintenance programs. Dear channel partners, I believe together we can definitely set the new benchmarks and create new records for us. I know that I can count on you, and we will do this together. Now, I will let the team to manage the show by sharing their perspective and way forward plans. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sinansan, for sharing your vision, laying out the challenges we've overcome, the current achievements and aspirations of where we want to be. And now I would like to call upon the turnaround man, christened by the media, the game changer, our Managing Director, NMIPL, Mr. Rakesh Srivastava. Welcome, Rakesh-san.
Thank you, Vani. Friends, welcome to this beautiful event. I appreciate your presence. To us, your well-being is paramount. We cherish the relationship that we have and the memorable milestones that we all have had in our journey together in the face of the multiple challenges that we have had while working on the opportunities. Once again, my thanks to you for your contributions in the most challenging year ever in the history of the automobile industry. Last year, the economic growth was challenged. GDP grew by 4.2% as compared to 6.1% in 2018-19, the slowest growth in GDP in 12 years. Yes, it was tough for everyone with the challenges of volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. The automobile industry contributes nearly 7% to the GDP. It was negatively impacted with multiple COVID-19 related lockdown and challenges. Automotive industry suffered 2,300 crore loss per day, with an estimated job loss in the sector of almost 3.45 lakhs. Last year, in first month of April, the industry had zero business. But the revival came faster and stronger than expected. At Nissan, we came together as one team and delivered one of the most successful launches, the launch of the big, bold, and beautiful Nissan Magnite. We ended the year with a growth of 6%. Nissan had growth in an industry that had a decline of 3%. Nissan was one amongst the 5 brands that had growth amongst the 14 mass volume manufacturers. My big thanks to you for making the beautiful moment. You did it by being bold. This year, the challenge of COVID-19 has surfaced again. The big difference this year is the strength of the learnings of last year that we have. With that learning, India is well set to expand the economy. It has been forecasted that India's GDP growth will be around 7.5%, which is 3.2% more than that of financial year 20. Consumers will be showing a higher intention to use and buy personal vehicles due to lack of confidence on health safety in public transport. As per research, majority of customers who have delayed their purchase due to COVID will purchase the vehicle in the next 1 year. We estimate that the passenger vehicle industry will be around 3.3 million, which will be 22% higher compared to that of financial year 20. They say the fortune or the future belongs to those who prepare for it. Towards this, the theme of this year is resolute, resilience, and resurgence. This is what we will live this year. This year, our resolute is growth. Our resolute is to grow volume to 50,000 plus units. Growth in 3 digits of almost 165%. Resolute to grow the market share. This we will achieve through customer acquisition by digital, referrals, subscription plan, CSD, and corporate sales. Our Resolute is quality of experience by investing in process, investing in people, and investing in customer assurance. Our Resolute is value up by introducing balanced scorecard to build performance on Nissan business model with a 360-degree engagement and performance on sales, service, used cars, accessories, finance, insurance, extended warranty. We have the resilience to do this. Max with minimum. Leverage to grow. Resilience of max with min. Towards this, on network front, we will work to have a network of few big and better partners. We will expand our network in unrepresented markets, strengthen the existing markets with our current dealer partners. Opportunities of expansion will be provided to our existing partners as they have supported the brand. And they have the right to grow with the brand and grow the brand. We will introduce many asset-like showrooms and workshops with minimum capital expenditure. We will maximize the revenue streams with minimum of investments. Resilience of leverage to grow the Nissan brand, the success of Magnite, wherein we still have more than 35,000 unserved bookings. In fact, today, the bookings are higher than what we have had in the first month of launch. Leverage to grow the productivity, efficiency, quality, and profitability. With the Resolute and resilience, we will have the resurgence to credible presence with big moments, bold moves, and beautiful relationships. Friends, remember, after darkness, there always comes light. But we must wait to see it. So powerful is the light of unity that it can illuminate the whole earth. When there is teamwork and collaboration, wonderful things can be achieved. We have the confidence in you. Let's live the resolution, showcase the resilience, and achieve the resurgence. Wish you the best of health, performance, and luck. Best wishes to stay safe, stay healthy, and stay happy. Thank you. Over to you, Vani.
Thank you, Rakesh-san. Your words clearly reflect that we are resolute in our thoughts, resilient in our actions, and resurgence will reflect in our actions. At this moment, I would like all of us to take a moment and understand the aspirations we have for this fiscal year. And as it always is, the aspirations won't manifest themselves into achievements without the grit, preparations, and go-getter attitude of our channel partners. I now have short messages from channel partners amongst you to highlight the prevalent challenges. Function-wise preparations being made to counter these challenges and ensure that we not only meet but go beyond the set targets for FY21. Please welcome, put your hands together for Mr. Puneet Gupta, Neo Nissan from Noida, Mr. Pradyuman Jadeja, Pramukh Nissan from Surat, and Mr. Ashnut Chopra, Autorally Nissan, Kolkata and Chennai.
Hi everyone. I'd like to thank Nissan for giving me the opportunity to speak at the dealer conference. I hope everyone is safe and healthy. The last year has been bittersweet for all of us. I'm sure we've all experienced the change in customer perceptions with respect to brand Nissan after the launch of the all-new Nissan Magnite. At the same time, we've all had to deal with the uncertainty brought upon us by the pandemic and the resultant supply shortages. It is a tough time for us all. But before the second wave hit us, we'd seen a spurt of demand in all our markets. And if that is any indication to go by, I'm sure the industry will come back with a vengeance. But at the moment, it is tough, and it is about survival. I'd like to speak on customer satisfaction and some of the actions that we've taken towards that. We ensure clear and transparent communication to the customer right through the sales process. We monitor this by creating a WhatsApp group for every customer that includes all the stakeholders in the sale. This ensures that there is no miscommunication to the customer by an over-enthusiastic sales consultant. We've also created a 3-level escalation matrix within the organization. So, customer issues, if any, are captured and resolved before brand escalation. These 2 actions alone have reduced our customer escalations, aside from delivery delays, to almost nil. One of the things that I personally feel very strongly about is that brands like Nissan attract a lot of customers who are aware of its global strength and product portfolio. These customers are typically urban, educated, and well-traveled. They are passionate about the brand, and we must capture their passion so that it rubs on to other customers and prospective buyers who are sitting on the fence. So, we decided to create a small group of happy Nissan Kicks drivers and created a platform for them to communicate together, Lord of the Roads. All we had to do was to facilitate their interaction. This translated into what is now a national asset for brand Nissan. At this point, I must thank the brand, specifically Rakeshji, Shriram, and their teams for their help in taking Lord of the Roads to the next level. We have organized, with the help of the brand, factory visits, breakfast drives, and even an overnight customer drive event from Chennai to Yerkad. Events like these give us a wealth of customer footage and content to amplify on social media. As a dealership, we have seen an enormous benefit in customer satisfaction, prospect conversions, and referral business, both in sales and service. Once again, a big thank you to Nissan and my best wishes to all my co-dealers. Physically and in business, let's all stay healthy. Thank you very much.
Namaskar, everyone. I hope everybody is keeping safe in these challenging times. From Neo Nissan's end, we've taken multiple actions to counter this COVID effect. For Magnite, in addition to the existing Nissan tie-up with Carwale, we have tied up with Car Dekho for generating online leads and also social media engagement on Facebook and Instagram. We are also calling up all the pending Magnite booking customers to verify their details and model choices, and also to reassure them that we are monitoring their bookings. We're doing SMS Plus to increase awareness about starting price of Redigo. We've restructured the incentive schemes for the sales team and to make the incentive more attractive, focus on Redigo sales, greater rewards on finance and insurance, and also spot incentive to ensure there's a weekly income to them. We also participate on one-on-one consultancy with Unnati Business Management Program. This project has been very insightful for us. It has helped us in identifying few cost centers and few opportunities to improve our efficiency. I would like to recommend this project to be gradually extended to all the dealers. There's a plethora of actions which we plan for 21-22. First would be approaching large corporates for bulk requirement for Redigo and subsequently Magnite as well. We would like to increase the focus on our used car business to broaden our revenues. We like to focus on increasing awareness of kicks, which we feel it is quite undermarketed. In fact, we are establishing a full-fledged workshop in West Delhi, which will give us a better reference from all the customers. We have started focusing more on the CSD sales, as Magnite has also been part of the CSD sales now. Going by all this, what we expect, better sales volumes as we increase penetration in the corporates, higher sales volume from Delhi showrooms as workshop is being established, lesser dependency on showrooms walk-ins as we increase our online engagements and responses, higher proportion of online inquiries and bookings as we improve our quality of responses. CSD sales will open new segment, and we expect to add additional 5 numbers per month to start with. So with this, I like to share my voice and hope the best for the entire Nissan family. Thank you all and be safe.
Hello, greetings for the day. At the onset, I thank Nissan for recognizing our achievements and offering an opportunity to share our initiatives in such wonderful forum. I must say that Nissan has created a different space in our hearts, including customers in our territory, especially by offering a world-best products and its services. In my automobile tenure of 23 years, I have learned one of the most important aspects of the business, that if we can delight all of our customer touch points, then surely we can offer delightful services to our customers and thereby delightful customers. Considering this fact, I have crafted a slogan 20 years ago for our group, and that is खरीदार बन के आओगे, रिश्तेदार बन के जाओगे. We at Pramukh Nissan emphasize more on recruiting the best of manpower, especially who are in direct touch with the customers. Also, we keep them trained on soft skills to handle customers, because in this continuously changing world, we can't keep doing what we used to do maybe few years ago. We have kept one of the best and retained leaderships at Pramukh Nissan, which has helped my customer-centric thought process to be implemented to the core of it. While we have built one of the best team, I also strongly believe that infrastructure also plays a vital role to support manpower to perform as per Nissan standards. And for that, I personally have placed our facilities in best of the infrastructure available, and that has helped Team Pramukh Nissan to match all the standards framed by Nissan. I also very strongly believe that the leadership team must invest their maximum time to continuously think throughout the ways and means by which the dealership can offer world best experience to our customers. And due to that, my leadership team has taken several initiatives which has put Pramukh Nissan on top chart in OS NPS, Nissaniyat Award, and F1 Drive of Nissan, not only once but consistently. We are amongst the top of the performer across the country in terms of OS NPS and F1. Our pre-COVID UIO retention was 80% put together Nissan and Datsun brands, which we could sustain at 64% despite of challenges known to all of us. And that is result of our passionate customer-centric approach. We are sure that we will be back to our 80% UIO retention as fast as the normalcy progresses. I would like to share that during recent COVID restricted lockdown period, our team members has gone a step ahead and concluded doorstep services to 264 customers, despite of the understanding that they are risking their lives. My team has truly proved that खरीदार बन के आओगे, रिश्तेदार बन के जाओगे. We ensure that we will keep our limits to push further and keep providing world-class services to our customers under the able guidelines of the Nissan team. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for being the channel partner voice and elaborating on the means deployed to resiliently fight out these challenging times. We appreciate the grit and resolve with which the entire dealer family stepped up and continues to work to turn these difficult times into an opportunity, working cohesively into making Nissan a stronger brand each day. We now move into the next set of presentations. I would like to now be calling upon respective functional heads to present their plans for the coming year. First up, let me call upon the Head of Marketing, Mr. Sriram Padmanabhan. Welcome, Sriram.
Thank you, Vani, and namaskar, friends. Hope you've been well. 2020 was a year not to be forgotten for various things. For Nissan, it's the beginning of the resurgence. Together, we put a great fight. We planned purposeful actions together with you and showed resilience in the face of uncertainty to deliver an astounding win, a result that we can all be proud of. I'd now like to show you a short video that highlights our journey in 2020. It was a tough year, and we delivered some strong results. Nissan brand awareness went up by 22%, and we garnered over 50,000 Nissan Magnite bookings with 32,800 bookings within 30 days of launch. Our share of voice on media was 70% plus, from October to February, with the closest competition trailing at 10%. We delivered over 44 billion impressions with over 22 million engagements on launch stories with highest positive sentiment in the category. Your display centers were a big hit with customers. Not only did we cover open network points, we also delivered 13% of total bookings from these display centers. Our showroom walk-ins grew by over 10 times year over year, while we continue to deliver over 25% of bookings via our online booking platforms and dealer websites. We could deliver this success only because we listened to you. We conducted a dealer survey in October, and the response from you was to have an average start price of 5.6 lakhs. We delivered an astounding launch price of 4.99 lakhs on Nissan Magnite, with the top model price kept below 10 lakhs. We are planning our production schedule today based on the grade and color mix that you suggested, limitations of semiconductors aside. We responded to your ask of closing the feature gap with competition with our own tech pack. We delivered an impressive lineup of 20 variants, one choice at every 20,000 rupees price band for our customer. We got major media headlines as targeted: breakthrough pricing, game changer, Nissan as a disruptor. We are continuing to win awards, and that too not just for Nissan Magnite. We are listening closely to the customer. We recently concluded our accepted rejected research for Nissan Magnite. The customers are saying great things about the big, bold, beautiful Nissan Magnite. It's better than Creta. Rear looks like Volvo. Best buy at this price point. Nissan is now a serious player in the market, and so on and so forth. Meanwhile, they are also raising their level of expectation from us. Customers scored us low among competition when they were asked the question, how satisfied are you with dealership experience? We scored low on some aspects of the delivery experience that are still under our control, like cleanliness of car or fuel quantity provided at the time of delivery. We at Nissan, together with you, our partners, are at the cusp of transformation, and we need to prepare ourselves to take good care of our evolving customers. We have 22% female buyers, 17% more than the industry average in our Nissan showrooms today. The quality of customers waiting in our showroom, visiting our showroom, is getting better year over year, with higher household income, 30% higher than the industry. 73% of our currently booked customers are salaried or self-employed. 34% of our sales are coming from Tier 1 markets, and 77% of our sales are contributed by first-time buyers and upgraders. Nissan's discerning customers know exactly what they want in their vehicles. While we have given them a product that offers them a promise of tech superiority that they talk about and take pride in, it's important that the offline and online experience matches with what they expect and what they will remember positively. Our biggest challenge today is not to become complacent and rest on our past success. With this in mind, we plan to activate our communication plan for 2021 on 3 pillars: defining the Nissan brand for India as a brand powering progress for its customers and enriching people's life, including that of family, our employees and our partners. And this we do by getting 50,000 Magnites on road, delivering innovative ways of car ownership, providing our customers an experience to shop, buy, drive, and service their Nissan in the comfort of their home, and supporting our employees and partners through these tough times while helping them participate in the resurgence. Differentiating our product with Japanese engineering, great product quality, first-in-class tech, and one segment of our features, affordable cost of ownership, and overall provide great value for money. Building confidence on Nissan commitment to India with investment in the plant, delivering export milestones with Make in India, Make for the World Nissan Magnite, stronger and more robust network presence, participation in CSR drives, and by continuing to reward customer loyalty. Similar to our launch media plan, our 2021 communication amplification will be always on. We will leverage all media to deliver a 360-degree marketing campaign to keep a healthy share of voice on media through the year. We plan to have 3 peaks on TV across genres and with prime time focus through the year. We will take regional impact properties on digital with vernacular messaging to drive better results in priority markets. We will continue geofencing, city-level targeting, hyperlocal dealer targeting, optimizing competitor searches across markets. We will plan print as required, national and regional top publications in auto and lifestyle magazines. Post-COVID unlockdown, we will explore outdoor across top cities. We are on a road to transform our customer journey online. In 2019, we covered 8 customer touchpoints with the standard online journey on our website. In 2021, we will now be covering over 44 points. Our lag from lead drop to dealer connect was at least 24 hours in 2019. We are now aiming to improve the customer response time to 60 seconds. We were taking up to 3 days for first level response on social channels in 2019. This will now reduce to less than 10 minutes. None of our dealerships were visible on Google in 2019. The website experience was quite inconsistent. By 2021, we will aim to enhance the customer experience to conclude their journey on dealer websites with offers and e-commerce, and expect to deliver over 5% of retail contribution from this channel. We took over 6 hours for the first contact call with a lead in 2019. We now expect to improve the response time for hot lead with lead scoring to 20 minutes or lower for the first contact call. In 2020, our focus was to improve the OEM website experience. With Nissan Magnite, we introduced the first in-class immersive website experience with engaging virtual showroom, virtual test drive experience, WhatsApp pre-sales on our website, online to offline commerce platform with online booking engine, EMI calculators, finance pre-approvals, accessories, exchange estimation, integration of extended warranty, PMP, including document upload for finance. We had an end-to-end e-commerce integration, including the Track My Car system to help manage customer expectation on delivery of their Nissan Magnite. In 2021, our endeavor will be to ensure end-to-end online and offline integration for our dealership customer journey. We plan to introduce virtual sales consultant, Google Business Messaging, Google My Business, post-sales and complaint management on WhatsApp, sales consultant mobile app to track last mile funnel effectiveness, e-commerce on dealer website with accessories, value-added services, personalized offers, and contactless finance application, including online service booking and payment. With all these actions, our digital customer journey will continue to be the best in the industry and deliver significant retail opportunity. As a customer-centric brand, we understand the dynamic lifestyles of the new age Indian customer who seeks the flexibility to maneuver amongst various customer experiences. We have partnered with Oryx, a prominent brand in the subscription space, to create the most affordable, convenient, and enjoyable car ownership experience, the new way to own the all-new Nissan Magnite, Nissan Kicks, and Datsun Redigo through the subscription plan. The Nissan Intelligent Ownership subscription plan is best in class today, with additional benefits of zero down payment, zero insurance cost, zero maintenance cost, and a unique selling proposition of white plate and buyback options. And it's valid across 6 Tier 1 cities as of now. In the coming months, we aim to create a long-term, sustainable Nissan ownership loyalty program while addressing short-term objectives of retaining the existing bookings on Nissan Magnite. Nissan will leverage the capabilities of Paytm, India's #1 online and shopping app, for the loyalty and referral program. We are also happy to announce that our very own Nissan Magnite is now available for purchase under the CSD program. This allows us to add additional opportunity on sales, where CSD customers save on GST applicable on the vehicle. Nissan Kicks and Datsun Redigo are already available on CSD currently. Finally, what do we expect from you as our partner to make this brand transformation? We want you to create a tech-advanced brand experience for our evolving customer, offline and online. This customer is demanding. They prefer to shop online, they prefer home test drive, they prefer home documentation and vehicle delivery. Let's work towards managing this high expectation. We want you to consider digital as a real source of leads. Ensure that the organization that you have is aligned to manage this growing source of inquiry. We want you to improve data accuracy. Leads and customer data is critical for us to make our customer engagement program deliver better results. Last but not the least, we want you to manage your social and dealership reputation. Address customer concern on priority. Manage your social pages well, and amplify the positive customer sentiments and comments. And together, you and us can manage a fantastic brand experience for our Nissan and Datsun customers. Thank you. And over to you, Vani.
Thank you, Sriram. A clear, elaborate plan with a path to achieve our collective KPIs. I'm sure this builds confidence for our channel partners. Next, I would like to call upon Mr. Vivek Paliwal, our Head of Sales Planning, to present the plans for the entire sales function. Vivek, the stage is all yours.
Thank you, Vani. Dear dealer partners, colleagues, welcome to the Dealer Conference 2021. Thank you very much for your presence. Let me take you through the sales journey. We are currently going through an unprecedented time. COVID-19 pandemic has shook our life. No one has seen these challenges in the last century. We started March 2020 with lockdown imposed. For the first time ever, Indian automobile industry saw zero TIV in April. But since staying positive or negative is all a matter of our attitude, we will always be seeking a ray of hope at the end of dark tunnel. Let's remember, when I is replaced by we, even illness becomes wellness. That's why going stronger in May, BS6 business was started. NIPL launched new Redigo and BS6 Kicks. With government unlock program, TIV kept on increasing. To cater to the customer demand, we introduced Kick CVT. Then began the era of all new Nissan Magnite. Post the launch of Nissan Magnite, we have accomplished many triumphs each month. The fourth largest automobile market in the world, which accounts for 7% of GDP, saw a 5% degrowth against FY19. And against that of FY18, saw a drop of 30%. Now let's analyze how the segment movement happened. Entry hatchback contributes the highest, followed by B SUV and B upper hatch. If we see the variation of FY20 compared to FY19, B upper hatch, B SUV and C SUV have gained positive momentum. Customer acceptance for SUV is jumping up day by day. Glad that Nissan India is present in both BSUV and CSUV segment. Together, we maximize this opportunity. Quick result for FY20. Kudos to the dealer partners. We achieved 18,800 plus wholesale, which is 1,100 more than FY19. And thanks to this, we achieved plus 0.1 percentage of market share against FY19. Achievements speak about our capabilities. Last year performance explains it all. Thank you all for your effort and action in an extraordinary way that Nissan India managed some great achievements. In FY20, we were one amongst the 5 OEM to achieve positive growth against FY19. Nissan India achieved 6% growth against FY19. In the month of February, we achieved 4,244 wholesale number, which is highest in last 34 months. In the following month, we achieved a retail number of 4,269, which surpassed all the figures in last 33 months. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage and passion to pursue them. And that's what we did in the month of December. Nissan Magnite achieved 32,800 numbers of booking in its first month, which is highest ever in Nissan India history. 48,000 plus booking in just 4 months, and each month achieved positive booking momentum. Such is always connected with positive action. Readiness on manpower, working capital, and proper usage of forecasting tool helped us to stay prepared for Nissan Magnite. Best curated dealer and consumer incentive made sure that the business keep going stronger. To feel the drive, quality of Nissan test drive is a must. To uplift test drive, various test drive enhancement and incentive on test drive programs were run. The sun always shines after the storm. Let's take a closer look how FY21 will shape up. As forecasted by CRISIL, expected TIV growth will be 2%. And as predicted by Nissan MI, the growth will be 22%. Victory comes from finding opportunities in problem. Let's look at what are the opportunities for FY21. Trends suggest that fresh drive in favor of owning a personal vehicle will return in a post-COVID-19 era. 57% would buy a new vehicle to avoid use of public transport. Focus on personal mobility will rise. Use of digital channel have jumped by 28%. Also, for more safety, major customer journey will be digitized. 34% of the youth have expressed their preference for subscription model, as this do not tie up significant capital. Newly launched subscription model will be the catalyst for our business. Preference for digital engagement such as connectivity and internet feature will see a surge. Nissan is very well known for best-in-class technology, so this will be a great boost for us. As per survey, 30% of manpower will be completely new, so fast training will always be the key. With the stretched economy and hit on GDP, it is expected that EV implementation will take some more time. Good fortune happens with opportunity meets with planning. To prepare a foolproof plan, we need to set our key priorities. And to achieve this, our theme 3R, resolute, resilience, and resurgence, are key to unlock our potential. Let's decode each R. Resolute, courteous treatment will make customer a walking advertisement. That's why customer first and customer satisfaction is always prime. Nissan India is well poised to enhance all stakeholders' satisfaction, and this can only be achieved when there is a passion for more sales, and this can be achieved by motivating well-trained sales consultant and by reaching out to maximum customers. Resilience, efficiency is all about making the best possible use of resources. Efficiency, maximize output from the given input, and so minimize their cost. By improving efficiency, business can reduce its cost and improve its competitiveness. Efficiency can only be achieved by improving productivity and profitability. Full process needs to be reviewed properly, and with root cause analysis, all loopholes need to be fixed. And then only a strong and robust process can be implemented. Resurgence, the sweat and the exertion and devotion always pays off. Resolute and resilience will make sure we achieve our targets. Credibility and reliability are two aspects which Nissan India will achieve in financial year for sure. Growth in volumes and continuous market share of 1% plus will remain our top priority. One of the major ingredients to achieve this will be Nissan Magnite booking sustenance. Nissan Magnite being a success in Indian market, strong enthusiasm, passion and commitment will be required to keep it strong. There are only two rules for being successful. One, figure out exactly what you want to do. Two, do it. Let's discuss about the action points. Right data input and best usage of forecast model will always help us to plan and prepare for the future. Precise and righteous input is expected. Process to ramp up inquiries from each source to be prepared. Number of internet users in India increased by 47 million between 2020 to 2021. Also, the internet penetration stood at 45%. A lot focus needs to be given on digital media. 15% of total inquiries should be generated from this source. 50% of the inquiries need to be given a test drive. Nissan drive quality is most important factor for customer delight, which can only be gained by a test drive. Customer need digital at home and contactless option. Digital-like experience will continue to grow in popularity once the coronavirus is quelled. And companies that act quickly and innovate in their delivery model to help consumer navigate the pandemic safely and effectively will establish a strong advantage. Nissan India is well equipped with some of the best digital customer experience. Digitized customer experience should be used properly. With Nissan Magnite registered under CSD, a great potential lies in gaining more traction from CSD, corporate and focus entities. Dealer manpower are key to every business. Finding ways to increase motivation is crucial because it allows to develop competencies, be creative, set goals, grow interest, make plans, develop talents, and boost engagement. Training on digital promotion and digitized customer journey will be paramount. Stay safe, stay strong. Over to you, Vani. Thank you.
Thank you, Vivek. The past year numbers all achieved, and this year a comprehensive plan in place to grow. Kudos to the entire team. With this, I welcome Mr. Rajneesh Singh, our Head of Dealer Network Development. Welcome, Rajneesh.
Thank you, Vani. Namaste and welcome to all. At the onset, I shall take you through the key dealer network development actions and achievements of FY20. We took some solid strides last year on Nissan Magnite readiness, enhancing sales and after-sales reach, working on channel performance and profitability, and focusing on infrastructure upkeep and facility cost reduction. Network readiness before the Magnite launch was a key focus area so that the pre-launch, launch and post-launch can be smooth and hassle-free for the customers and we were able to provide the best customer experience to achieve this. We opened 24 display centers in key cities, market, and went closer to our customers. Infrastructure upkeep in customer interaction area was evaluated. Necessary actions were undertaken to provide great customer experience to our customers both at showroom and workshop. As a result of this cumulative effort, our market penetration increased by 19% and the UI coverage increased by 10%. We also made sure that we have sufficient network reach to address all the needs of the customer. We enhanced the representation across 15 cities. 8 new dealerships were opened in key cities. As mentioned earlier, 18 additional workshops and 24 display centers were added in our network. With this, we have added 50 customer touchpoints across India. While times were tough and challenging, with network generating minuscule revenue towards meeting their expenses, their fixed expenses, D&D jointly, along with the functions, worked out a sustenance plan which resulted into increasing in return on sales of over 2% over FY19, and this happened despite lockdown and COVID situation. Our service absorption also increased by 4% as compared to FY19, leading to better cost coverage through workshops. 2 dealer consultings programs were initiated and successfully concluded with discovery of few eye-opening facts, identifying improvement areas to drive dealer performance. Performance deep dive reports were cascaded to 35 dealers with benchmarking and opportunity sensitization using virtual channels. Coming to infrastructure, we started emphasizing more on phygital infrastructure owing to ongoing pandemic situations and its recurring unwanted visits. It was quite imperative that we went close to our customers. Keeping all these parameters in mind, D&D has focused towards building frugal concept for better reach by adding 4 new NRC facilities, enhancing Nissan brand image. Be first in Nissan world to introduce the concept of Nissan Authorized Service Center, NAS, and undertake multiple initiatives to reduce cost of new facilities by almost 30 to 50%. Culmination of all the stated effort and new product launch got a big thumbs up and led to 17-point gain in our dealer satisfaction score in FY20. We would continue with our actions for improving channel satisfaction in FY21 with actions in these 4 pillars, namely network expansion, dealer engagement program, performance and profitability, and lastly, infrastructure development and upkeep. In terms of network expansion, in the financial year 21, we will continue with the guided principle of fewer, bigger, and better. Our emphasis will be to grow together first with our existing channel partners for better customer reach and healthy and motivated channel partners. D&D will work closely with all stakeholders to meet this objective. We plan to add 18 sales outlets with existing and new partners. This will help increase our market penetration by 16%, taking it to 72%. We will add 52 additional service outlets, which will take our count to 171 workshops, and our UI coverage in market will go up to 94%. For this, we invite all partners to connect with us for expansion interest. There is a lot to gain and work towards mutually. In dealer engagement program, we focus on customer. Customer is the core to our business model, towards which we continue to evolve and improve our dealer engagement activities. To do this, we will announce the introduction of key programs which depicts blend of performance, engagement, and incentive. We will launch the balanced scorecard with an intent to focus on holistic measurement of network performance and categorize our dealers under various performance bands. We have allocated a whopping 40 million to this reward program as an yearly incentive for our channel partners for recognizing and rewarding excellence in customer experience. We have already rolled out 64 dealer awards for year FY21. Further, there is an opportunity for all dealer channel partners to participate in Global Dealer Award, and they will be recognized globally across the Nissan world. We will continue with our activities of monthly Dealer Council platform for capturing dealer voice and suggestions, collective approach to address the market needs. There are various subcommittees to address the sales, service and marketing suggestions and actions. In terms of performance and profitability, as the name suggests, performance and profitability is directly proportional to customer experience. To render this critical focus on dealership health and progressive advancement, it's imperative to have profitable channel. To materialize action plan on blueprint towards network delight, we will continue with Project Unnati. On top of that, Nissan will open dedicated support for business consulting and will bring in online tool to all its dealers. Dealer Performance Improvement Program, virtual dealer consenting, which includes benchmark analysis, opportunity loss analysis, multiple scenario business cases, cloning, what-if analysis, risk scoring, action plan monitoring, and many more. With this, D&D takes up the challenge of improving ROS by 0.5% for all participating dealers in the program. For infrastructure, we are working on asset-light and boutique facility approach, while our endeavor will be towards enhanced customer reach and frugal project alignment in terms of cost and other elements. Nissan will call for NAS in applicable markets. We will have boutique and efficient facilities with frugal approach to reduce capex and increase the efficiency and enhance the customer reach. And we have achieved this through significant cost reduction of up to 30 to 40% in our VI elements. By onboarding new supplier, boutique and efficient Nissan only format for optimum space utilization. To summarize the key dealer actions for FY21, to trade this journey from being resolute to resilient actions and finally resurging in FY21, I call upon the channel partners to take note of their actions. The key dealer call of actions are: reach out to D&D expressing your interest in sales and service outlet expansion. Continue to maintain and upkeep of the infrastructure for better customer experience. Participation in the performance improvement program with timely and accurate data submission for maximum benefit and to register for consultation program. Participate in performance excellence recognition yearly payout program and strive to win excellence and monetary reward through excellent performance. All dealers have an opportunity to get more recognition and award for performance and get recognized globally in Nissan world. I, along with my team, will be available for all clarification, information. With my wholehearted wishes, I pray that we remain resilient in our actions and prove that FY21 will be the year of resurgence for all of us. Namaste. Thank you. With this, I would like to hand it over to Vani.
Thank you, Rajneesh-san. Thank you for presenting clear guidelines and mapping our intent. And now I would like to invite Mr. Atul Agarwal, the head of the after sales function.
Namaste everyone. Greetings and wishes for safe health to all the dealer partners and the staff. FY20 has been a year to remember forever. Though the year started with a nationwide lockdown with zero revenue, we as one family was fully committed to remain resilient. Keeping in line with the Nissan way of always think of customer first, multiple customer-centric actions were introduced, providing convenience, value, and trust to our customers. To begin with, we introduced antimicrobial high-touch point sanitization, ensuring safety of our customers and our own employees, followed by launch of pickup and drop-off services, doorstep services, expansion of Nissan Express service, and online service appointment through Digital Service Hub, thus providing convenience, value, and trust to our customers. July and August, we had monsoon checkup camp with 10% discount on wiper blades. We had recovered 12,000 lost customers through this action. This was followed by the launch of well appreciated Nissan Service Promise, an absolute customer-centric action. December was action-packed with all-new Nissan Magnite launch. We had launched complete 360-degree after-sales offerings with best-in-segment cost of maintenance at just 29 paisa per kilometer. Best-in-class prepaid initiative with gold and silver packages. In addition, 50 plus innovative accessories including Tech Pack were launched. Happy with Nissan Season 12 saw a record recovery of 17,000 lost customers. And finally, FY20 was closed with new strong business relations with Nippon Paints and ExxonMobil. In recognition of outstanding contribution to the company, Mr. Kent O'Hara, Head After Sales of Global, has awarded us for FY20 After Sales BP Achievement Award. I am very delighted to receive this award on your behalf. Thank you very much for your great teamwork. Heartiest congratulations to each one of you, and thanks for making a quick comeback to improve customer satisfaction and the business. This shows that we are really resilient. As you have witnessed, pandemic has claimed many precious lives. My deepest condolences to all those who have lost their near and dear ones. I request each one of you to please continue to adhere to all safety protocols. Surge in daily COVID cases has brought our business down by 30%. And by the end of May, only 21 dealers were operational. It is not just about the customers. We had to take care and think about our own extended family at the dealership. We were concerned about every staff. On set, we began sending safety tips to the customers and the dealer staffs, followed by tips to maintain the car while standing idle at home by way of SMS, WhatsApp, and through all digital platforms. Free high touchpoint sanitization started with your cooperation to ensure safety of both our employees and customers. 100% RSA facility was extended to every customer who reached out to us. I am happy to inform that our parts warehouse was kept operational throughout the lockdown to ensure part supply, and the priority was given for VOR orders. In addition, customers who could not avail warranty, extended warranty, or free services during the lockdown period, the same has been extended by 2 months up to 31st of July. I thank everyone at the dealership who took great efforts while keeping these protocols in mind. I am sure everybody knows about the sport called pole vault, in which the athlete with high determination runs towards the goal, and with the help of the pole, he bounces up to reach greater heights. To achieve our common vision of providing outstanding customer experience with competitive, innovative, and quality product offerings, we as Nissan One team promise to act as a pole to ensure every determined dealer partner to bounce back, to regain the growth. Friends, now can we remain resolute by promising ourselves that we will provide high quality customer experience through CQTC, which you all are familiar with: convenience, quality, time, and communication. To improve customer convenience, pickup and drop-off services, doorstep services were launched in FY20. These should be available across 100% of Nissan networks, and we should make earnest efforts to ensure 25% penetration of these services. For ensuring quality service, fix it right first time should be more than 95% by ensuring 100% availability of trained manpower. For delivering the car as per promised time, please ensure availability of right parts at the right time by adherence to suggested order quantity process in your DMS. Last but not the least, communication plays a very vital role in ensuring delightful customer experience. Dealerships should ensure 100% service advisors are trained in soft skill and vehicle status is updated to the customer continuously. Next, we promise that we will continuously develop resilience and we will bounce back to 60% of service retention by the end of the year. Let us ensure that 100% of Nissan Magnite customers avail periodic maintenance services in a timely manner. Best-in-class gold and silver packages of PMP has been accepted well by our customers. Though it has grown to 30% in April, but we will continue our efforts to take it to 50% penetration at the earliest. We should offer this to our customers at workshops during periodic maintenance. Extended warranty has also shown growth up to 30% in April. Let us as one team make it to 50% penetration. Trust me, PMP and EW are proven effective tools to retain our customers. Retention directly translates to higher revenue and higher profits. We have approximately 8% customers in Tier 3 and Tier 4 towns. We should win back these 28,000 customers through camps and service clinics. Finally, we should strive for a resurgence and leverage every possible action to grow on the asset that we have created during last year. Maximum Nissan Connect downloads to 100,000 users at the earliest to improve online service booking by 10%. Parts wholesale opportunity is very big and unexplored. We should leverage wholesale business opportunity and grow it by 50% this year. This will improve the parts availability, thereby improving the trust of the customers in our brand. We must improve the sales of 50 plus innovative accessories on all new Nissan Magnite, which should result in accessories sales growth of 10% during this year. I hope everyone knows that any car which has been towed to our dealership has a potential of 40% higher labor and part sales. This has significant impact on our revenue. So, maximize the RSA penetration as much as possible. Partners, let me set the ball rolling with promises. Number one, all dealers, irrespective of parts target achievement in Q1, will be supported with the incentive as per the slab of 95% achievement. Number two, no VOR, which is vehicle off-road surcharge for Magnite parts, will be applied from 15th of June until 30th of September. ASMs will get in touch with your team regarding the guidelines. Number three, 10% increase in both mechanical and body and paint labor for A1 category dealers and respective increase for A and B category dealers. And finally, number four, tech line manpower has been doubled to ensure quick support on any technical concerns especially considering Magnite. Finally, let me conclude, as Nissan One team, we together will resolute to provide outstanding customer experience and be resilient to come back with eagerness to research. Thank you very much and namaste. Over to you, Vani.
Thank you, Atul San. A past year with many high points and a plan to achieve a lot more in the coming year. And now I would like to invite Mr. Himadri Roy, the Head of Customer Quality and Training.
Thank you, Vani-san. Dear dealer partners, warm greetings from all of us at Nissan India. I would like to thank you for your tremendous contribution and support to our business in the financial year FY20. Last year has been a magnetic year both in our personal and professional lives. We had strong headwinds and challenges. However, we had strong resolve and resilience. We undertook various actions together and had successful results. It reaffirms the faith that when we are focused and work together, we can make this possible. Let's take a quick look back at FY20, the magnetic year gone by. We started with COVID-19 pandemic and lockdown strongly impacting our business operations. Manpower at the dealerships were displaced and there was strong uncertainty. Our key action was manpower engagement and safety. We also launched the all-new Redigo and the Kicks BX6, wherein we had successfully trained all dealer role holders by quickly adopting to online and digital training mode from the conventional physical training which we used to undertake. So it was followed by unlock in Q2 with partial resumption of operations. The operations were remote and scattered. Dealerships were faced with huge attrition. We focused on two core areas. One was on the training and skill enhancement of the manpower to keep them engaged and motivated. Second was towards revision of manpower guidelines for restructuring and strengthening our dealer organization to prepare for the oncoming launch. Q3 of FY20 was towards preparation of the Magnite launch. There was uncertainty all around as impact of COVID was ongoing strongly in our operations. We were faced with challenges towards manpower availability and also the availability of the cars for training the manpower. But then again, we had strong focus and direction, and together we set new industry benchmarks. By conducting the face-to-face training across 23 cities and imparting training to more than 2,400 sales and service personnel through physical and digital medium. We also deployed 100 Nissan Genius across all the dealerships to fulfill the manpower gaps to cater to the customer experience and ramped up manpower at our dealerships. Post the Magnite launch, the Q4 had new challenges. The big, bold, beautiful Magnite was a huge success and we witnessed strong footfalls at our dealerships, garnering over 33,000 bookings in the very first month of the launch. This also posed challenges towards quick deployment of additional manpower and to cater to a customer, including the high waiting periods concerns which we received at the dealerships on the delivery of the car. Towards this, we worked together in ramping up our training and the customer care and the sales consultants at the dealership, and also strengthening our call center operations. The FY20 results were strong and the foundation has been built. We had 1150 sales consultants with 91% of them certified, 89% of master technicians coverage, quick resolutions of the sales and service complaints to 2.8 and 3.5 days respectively in terms of average resolution time, and also high customer satisfaction in after sales with 59.3% of OS NPS for the Nissan brand and the low CPTV of 3.2. So while we had achieved strong results on the above areas, we could have done better in sales customer satisfaction, wherein we had low customer scores of 40.8% in Nissan and high CPTV of 116. Now having built the foundation in FY20, the year 21 is the year for resurgence as a brand. It is the year for customer satisfaction. Towards this, we propose to work together in 3 key pillars: right people, right process, and the right workplace environment. To ensure right people, we will work together in the following areas: having a balanced organization structure covering both the frontline role holders and the support staff so that we have a profitable and sustainable dealership going ahead. Second key thing is performance management, to look at every opportunity of efficiency and revenues at the dealership. Third key thing would be towards manpower skill development to enhance the customer experience. The 3 key objectives towards right people are ensuring that we have sales consultant at the rate of 3 cars being sold per month. Second key objective is to ensure that the 90% of your all manpowers are being certified. And the third key objective towards this would be to ensure the knowledge score is greater than 85% for the assessment being undertaken. So towards strengthening process, we will work together with you in the following areas: enhance the sales and the service experience at the dealership touchpoints across both physical and digital channels to ensure a consistent experience. Customer engagement at every step in customer journey, right from meeting their needs and offering them quick resolution to their concerns. The key objectives towards ensuring the right process would be to have a sales satisfaction dealer NPS of 70% in Nissan and after sales satisfaction of 77%. The top 20 dealers across the country are already achieving these results. The second core area would be to ensure that we are able to quickly resolve the customer issues within less than 4 days. Finally, moving on to the right environment for manpower at the dealerships. We will work together with you in the following areas: implementation and strengthening of the HR process at the dealerships, manpower motivation policies, and finally towards manpower safety and health at the workplace. With this, we aim to reduce the attrition to less than 5% per month at the dealership. This has been one of the challenges last year, and we need to work together towards strengthening this. Now, in order to drive the above imperatives for the next year, we at Customer Quality and Training Function plan to undertake the following key initiatives for FY21 in each of these areas. Towards ensuring right people, we would undertake skill assessment and enhancement for all the role holders and also introduce learner incentive programs to motivate continuous learning. Secondly, to support right process, we would deploy a team of 10 SSI and CSI coordinators in the region who will work closely with our dealerships and the regional team for enhancing the process and the customer satisfaction at the dealerships. Secondly, we would also revise the sales and service process guidelines and manual for the dealerships. That's basically the ASDOS and the NSSW, which will be deployed in the current year. This will enable you to standardize the brand experience across all the dealerships. Finally, moving on to the right environment for the dealer manpower, we would continue with our sales incentive of S-Pro for the sales consultants and also introduce customer care incentives for the customer care team at the dealership. We have launched the group health insurance for the dealership manpower with your support to ensure the well-being of your team in these difficult times. Finally, as we look forward, we have strong expectations from our channel partners to ensure that we are able to achieve the objectives in each of these 3 key areas we have discussed. The key expectations from our dealer towards ensuring the right people are strengthening the organization and the skill development of their manpower. So for strengthening the dealership organization, may I request all the dealerships to undertake the following actions: developing and deploying the right organization structure to achieve the business objectives and the customer experience objectives being laid out. Secondly, manpower planning, that you are able to hire timely as well as ensuring the right manpower. Third, key action requested is towards performance management, including not only the sales and the service role holders, but also the allied business team and also the customer satisfaction team to ensure that we capitalize on every efficiency opportunity. Towards skill development, the key to performance and customer experience, our request to dealers are to deploy in-house trainers so that we are able to enable the job learning through hand-holding and coaching of the sales consultant and the technicians, both on process, product, and their soft skills. This will enable efficiency, customer experience, and manpower satisfaction. Secondly, it would be requested to the dealer partners to ensure that we are able to have more than 90% of our manpower certified for all the role holders and motivate them to participate in all the training programs so that they are able to complete their assignments in the time. Now moving on to the right process, our request to the dealer partners are timely resolution and process orientation. Towards timely resolution of customer concerns, it's key to avoid the dissonance and the snowball effect. For this, the dealer needs to ensure 3 enablers: having an adequate and trained customer care team at the dealerships. Second key thing would be to register an action on every complaint or the negative feedback being received across any of their channels. And finally, collaborating and escalating internally with the right stakeholders at the right time. The second key area of action is strong process orientation. Towards this, our expectations from the dealer partners are to ensure 4 key things. One is SOP compliance in sales and service as has been laid out by NMIPL. Do it right the first time and every time. Customer hospitality. Atiti Deva Bhava. Customer is a god and every customer is welcome. Treat them the way you treat your guest at your home. 5S adherence towards ensuring clean, organized, and a safe workplace for our employees as well as for our customers. And finally, to ensure that we do 100% post-feedback calls to our customers who have either visited our showroom, booked our car, or bought our car and also serviced our car at our dealerships, to ensure that we are consistently offering the right experience to our customers. Finally, moving on to the right workplace environment, the key expectations from our dealers are towards manpower motivation and manpower engagement. Towards this, we have 3 focused actions which will be working together with our dealer partners, which are towards ensuring the deployment of the incentives as has been laid out by NMIPL for all the desired role holders. This is the key to drive performance as per the business objectives desired from that particular role. We see a lot of gaps in these areas and we expect you to plug this. Second thing would be towards paying out this incentive as per the monthly cycle to ensure there is a focus and drive towards achievement of the results being expected from that role. And finally, ensuring the enrollment of all the role holders in the group health insurance policy as has been supported by NMIPL. Employee engagement is a continuous exercise. However, it is the key importance in these difficult times to ensure that we have an emotional well-being of each of your employee. Towards this, we plan to deploy certain key actions where we need to work together. First, to ensure that there is adherence to the human resource policy and the guidelines being laid out by NMIPL. Second key thing is towards having an employee connect with the top management at the dealerships to obtain feedback timely and to resolve them timely. This will help you to build trust and goal orientation with each of your employees. Finally, to summarize year 2021, it's a year of resurgence for Nissan and our dealer partners to achieve our glory by way of strengthening customer satisfaction through enhancement of people, process, and workplace environment. Thank you and wish you all the safety and well-being in the year ahead. Over to you, Vani-san.
Thank you, Himadri-san. That, ladies and gentlemen, was planning for manpower upskilling and resolving consumer complaints. And now, I would like to call forward the head of Nissan Finance, Mr. Elias Chavez.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's my pleasure to be here connecting with you, representing NRFSI, the financial arm of Nissan brand in India. Let's start reviewing the results of the main KPIs for fiscal year 20 and the targets for new fiscal year 21. On retail penetration, we closed fiscal year 20 at 25%, below the target. The reflection here is that we have still a lot of work to do together. If we consider that globally, Nissan captives closed fiscal year 20 at 48.2% retail penetration, more than double than India result. The target we have for fiscal year 21 is 30%, still significantly below of the global reference. But as we know, we will be facing a lot of headwinds. The improvement will be gradually. So far, we are at 23%, better than previous year, but still with a lot of work to do. Moving to the wholesale penetration, we closed fiscal year 20 at 50%. For fiscal year 21, we are targeting 55%, and we are at 51% as of May end. Here, remember that it is highly recommended for you to have a credit line with NRFSI, because that will allow you to obtain more free interest days subsidized by NMIPL. On motor vehicle insurance, we closed fiscal year 20 at 55%. Now, for fiscal year 21, the target will increase to 60%, which is completely achievable given the strong insurance offer and operation of NRFSI. Proof of that is the 85% penetration achieved on the beginning of this fiscal year. Finally, on approval rate, NRFSI closed fiscal year 20 with 67%. But for fiscal year 21, the target have increased significantly to 75%. And so far, we are just there. With our new Magnite, the brand is attracting better credit profiles. And that is why we are confident to increase the approval rate versus last year. Of course, COVID has affected the economy of the families. So we will keep monitoring the quality of logins in order to lend responsibly and maintain a healthy portfolio. Now, once we already know our targets for fiscal year 21, what we need to hit them for our customers: ease of ownership, providing 100% funding and sub-products funding. Of course, the penetration will depend of credit profile, CIBIL score, etc. Tailor-made financing solutions. We need to create together a flexible portfolio of financial products to attend any necessity of our customers. Given the good profiles attracted from Magnite, NRFSI will continue being best in class in terms of approval rate. Based on performance and/or regional needs, we need to develop promotions at central or at dealer level. The continuity of finance schemes supported with friendly BME will be key to attract the best customers. Then finance them through NRFSI, of course, and close the cycle building loyalty. For increase the wholesale penetration, to enhance CFP for Magnite would be needed to be attractive. The key challenges in terms of policies, execution, systems, etc., are as follows. The digital channel is not longer an advantage. It is a mandatory tool to be competitive. That is why we need to keep improving the online customer portal, adding the document upload feature, offering a better customer experience and efficiencies on the process. Again, the flexibility with new retail products towards customized solutions. For me, the most important piece for long-term vision, the loyalty focus, improving pre-approvals towards incremental volumes. CRM tool for a better handling of customer queries. Finally, per regulation, but also for a better customer experience, the implementation of the electronic KYC process. To achieve the targets, we need to work together, NMIPL, the dealer network, and NRFSI. If one of these three parties is not engaged, then the business will never succeed, because the sustainability of this business is based on customer loyalty, customer retention. And there are only two proof mechanisms to ensure that: after sales and sales finance. For this reason, NRFSI should be always the first financing option offered to the customers. That will bring benefits to the dealer, such as saving on interest when you choose NRFSI to finance your inventory, higher earning potential with incremental in-house business with schemes, higher revenue and customer retention with MBI penetration. We have a great opportunity ramping up the sales of extended warranty and additional products, and supporting NRFSI teams managing delinquencies to maintain a healthy portfolio that allow us to keep growing and getting efficiencies. Please remember that NRFSI is not another financer. It's not just other option for the customer. NRFSI is owned by Nissan. We are the same company, and to not being loyal to NRFSI is not being loyal to Nissan Group. As a captive, NRFSI has a mandate to support Nissan sales. You count on us, and we count on you to succeed together. Thank you for your continued support.
Thank you, Ilyas-san, for showing us the roadmap for Nissan Finance for FY21 and highlighting the key dealer actions. And with this, we close the functional plans where FY20 actions were reinstated. The roadmap in terms of targets and enablers was laid out for FY21. But most importantly, what was clearly laid out was the fact that as a harbinger of our resolute and resilience will make FY20 the year of resurgence for all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot of suggestions, feedback, queries and questions from our dealer partners. This virtual conference has limitations on interactivity. Hence, we will be putting these to our dealer council where members from Nissan and channel partners with representation from sales, marketing and after sales will discuss and deliberate these with you and communicate it right back. With this, I would like to now invite the Vice President, Marketing, Sriram Padmanabhan, to now delight, surprise and thrill you with the next segment, as is the case always with marketing. Sriram-san.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am now standing at the threshold to welcome a man who is a living embodiment of our ethos today. Resolute, resilient, and driving resurgence. Made all of us believe that right leadership, work ethics, and constant innovation is the only path to success, and that no situation is an excuse to be ordinary. He is the leading wicket taker for India in Test cricket for a long time. He is a former captain and coach to the Indian cricket team and the engineer-in-chief to the most beautiful, famous and a landmark 1983 Cricket World Cup triumph. With all the admiration in the world, I am privileged to be speaking with Mr. Kapil Dev, whom all of us call lovingly Paji, today on behalf of the Nissan family. Welcome Kapil ji. We are blessed to have you here today.
I'm very happy. आपने बहुत कुछ कह दिया, but very kind of you. I'm happy to talk to so many people. I'm really glad and honored to be here, sitting with you and with the audience.
Thank you, Kapil ji. Kapil ji, in our entire history of the Indian independence, the most momentous moment was to hold the 1983 World Cup at the Mecca of world cricket. Can you relive the moment for us, please?
Yes, I mean, it's very fresh in my mind because very often we talk about that when you see what situation we've gone through and keep on showing us time to time again, this is what we done. So the memory comes back and I can only say I was very proud to be part of the 1983 team and I think, yes, we feel proud about that, what we achieved when nobody given us any time.
So can you tell us about how you created the maximum magic with minimum resources at that time?
I think the most important thing, what I believe, you should have committed people. I would say 83 team was a commitment of a group of players who was ready to fight against all odds. And perhaps halfway through the tournament, we come to know we have the talent, we have the ability, and that's how we start winning. And later on it come to know, yes, we have the talent and commitment.
So during the time when you were pulling this team together, what were you looking for in your team? What was the vision that you painted for them to get them so motivated?
Or sometimes you don't realize your own talent and ability, but once you are on the cricket ground and you start performing, then you realize, yes, our team, my team, has the ability to achieve everything. I always say one thing, respect the opponent, no doubt about that, respect them. But off the field, once you are on the field, fighting against any team, nobody is better than you. And that would, I'll say to all your dealers also, respect other companies, they done fairly well, but when you are there ready to go out in the market, nobody can be better than you. If you don't have that mindset, I think you are a failure. And that's what we believe in 1983. Yes, other teams are good when we are not on the ground. एक बार ground में उतर गए ना, nobody is better than me. That's the attitude we had.
Wonderful. In the face of challenges, Kapilji, how, as a leader, as a young leader and the captain of the Indian cricket team, how would you motivate yourself and the team?
First of all, you have to recognize your team. You know, you have to assess, you start studying about that. So many times I said, I don't believe in talented player. I believe in commitment. And it takes time. It's not overnight you will say you will build a Taj Mahal. No, it takes time. But realization is very, very important. Once the player realized in 1983, we are good enough, that means you're good enough. And that only takes time. And then you can start talking to the player, talking in various subjects. Make your team comfort first. If you are a boss on a company and you don't talk to your team, it's not going to help you. So my job was to have a cup of tea with the juniors, respect the seniors, give them enough respect on and off the field. But as a leader, if I have to take any commitment, never shy away. Give your 100% and then you respect from other people also. But if you don't give 100% yourself, you can't expect the same from other people.
Very, very true, sir. हम अभी थोड़ी देर पहले बात कर रहे थे बाहर, and you were telling beautiful anecdotes of how you were motivating yourself. Can you repeat the same for our Nissan family, please?
I think when you are playing for the country, right? When you are playing for the country or you are working for a company, is there anything better than that? Do I need a motivation when I represent my country? I don't need motivation. That's the motivation is to the top class, top of the list, because you are representing. And I would say all the people who are working in the company, when you are working for a company, what is your motivation? You got a job where you, your family can live out of that. And that require motivation? No. I wore white clothes or color clothes, I used to feel I am representing entire country, and that's give me the motivation. Same with your company. The people have to feel proud to be working in the company. So many people don't get a job. You have a job, you have a life. Through this job, you can give education to your kids, you can give beautiful life to your family. What else you want?
Kapilji, as a young leader, you were taking the responsibility to lead the country on one of a very important moment. What was going in your mind at that time? What were the resources that were given to you, and how did you maximize it?
I think if you have everything, then you become lazy. My way of thinking, you have minimum and give the maximum, and that's very important. But if you have everything, things come so easy, there's no fun. वो पैशन होना चाहिए, कमिटमेंट होनी चाहिए. अगर पैशन है, I think everything comes on the way. It look very easy. But if you're not passionate about anything, then you're always looking for ये नहीं है, वो नहीं है. जो कुछ है, this is the best we have, and we will give the best to the country, to my team.
Amazing, sir. आप commitment के बारे में बात कर रहे थे. You haven't bowled one no ball in your history.
No.
How do you drive the consistency?
No, it's not, I think, let me put it that way. It's not I never bowled no ball. I have bowled. But in my very young days, when I was learning, when you don't know your body, but अगर आप एक कंपनी में आपको 5 साल जॉब करते हो गया और मुझे 5 साल खेलते हुए हो गया इंडिया के लिए, तो उसके बाद if I can't manage and keep on doing mistake, then there is something wrong. I bowl no balls, but that's not important. Important is how many less mistake you have.
Sir, आप कमिटमेंट के बारे में बात कर रहे थे. मैं आपकी कंसिस्टेंसी के बारे में बात करने वाला हूँ अभी. You have had no run-outs in your entire, cricketing career. How do you manage this consistency?
First of all, it's very important to understand that keep your eyes and ears open while sleeping also. What does that mean? Awareness, what's happening around you. अगर मैं कभी run out नहीं हुआ, I want to say thanks to my team, because I'm not running alone, I'm running with my partner. With that, I would say awareness is important. What's happening in the team, what's happening in the company. But if you are not confident about that, you will often be run out. Your company can suffer, your country can suffer. So they say, keep your eyes and ears open while sleeping also. What's happening around you is important. And that's what it happened. I was lucky also, as I said. मेरे टीममेट थोड़े अच्छे थे, मेरे को कभी रन आउट नहीं होने दिया. That's what it happened.
Wonderful. You mentioned some time ago about how every member in your team has the accountability and ownership to be the captain themselves when they are playing.
It's very simple. A chairman of the company or CEO of the company or captain of the team can say, do it like that. But when you're on the field, the captain is not there, a chairman is not there, you are the captain. We always say, if 2 batsmen are batting, every time your captain is not going to send you the message. When you're out on the field, your CEO is not going to say, do it like this. You are the captain. Take the ownership, take the responsibility, and try to say, I will deliver the goods. And that's important. And that's what it happened. When you, as a player, ready to take the ownership, you can't go wrong. You don't say, I'm working, I'm doing a job. Don't say. It's very important when you are doing any work, when you say, it's my company, it's my team. And that's the commitment we require from everybody in the team or in the company.
How do you train the team, how important is discipline and process in your mind to get your team to be a performer?
First of all, you have to be more disciplined. You can't make same mistake, and you can ask other people. If we are practicing as a team, we are practicing there for 6 hours. That's the focus and commitment, yours, and then entire team will be there. But you say, okay, I'm going for a coffee, and you expect whole team will work? No. Captain have to be there first, and then every team will be there. And that's the way I believe that. You have to lead the team from the front. The boss or chairman or CEO, whoever giving you direction, his commitment should be the same as the worker or the people who are doing the job.
How do you bring love and passion for work within your team?
I think that's a very, very important thing. You have to wait for the good moment in the office. You have to make a happy place. What we used to say, if somebody's birthday, let's all celebrate together. And another thing we used to say, what is the teamwork? If somebody has a rough day, somebody made a 0, don't let him feel down. So it doesn't matter. We are all together. Don't raise a finger on somebody who's not performing. Try to encourage them. Then the team becomes big. But all the time you want to raise a finger on somebody? No, that's not the way a team works. There are good days and there are the bad days. Every cricketer, when he goes onto the field, he wants to make 100. But every day you don't make 100. But if you are committed and give more than 100%, you will make more hundreds than a zeros.
When you were a captain, can you give us a glimpse of your day, morning to evening?
My day was like that, what I can get best out of my team. When I become a captain, my job was not only my performance, सबकी performance मेरे पे depend करती थी, या मैं उन पे depend करता था कि आप कैसा खेलोगे. There are so many people are so talented, but they are not committed. And as a captain, my job was to make sure they should give more than 100%. And if you have the committed people, you can't go wrong. And that's what, as a captain, my job is to get the best out of my team. And I will give best to my team.
Yeah, beautiful. Again, this is all great, examples of leadership. We have various companies. Some have large market share, some have small market share. What is your message to growing companies, young entrepreneurs, smaller dealers? What's your message to them?
One thing, Sunil Gaskar used to say that in 6 ball or 2 overs, you are not going to make 100. You need time to make 100. So have a small target. Make 20. Put your mind there. Look for 40. Look for 60, 80, and then you reach on 100. But what happened these days? People, very first day, I want to make 100. You can't make 100 on 1 ball. So you need time. जैसे जैसे टाइम बीतेगा, आप वहाँ पिच पे खड़े होगे, you will learn and you will make 100. And that goes for everybody, every worker. We are worker. जब हम खेलते थे, हम कहते थे हम काम करने वाले हैं, और रिजल्ट तभी आएगा अगर हम पिच पे खड़े रहेंगे. बातें करने से रिजल्ट नहीं आने वाला. परफॉर्मेंस दोगे तो लोग बात करेंगे. आप बात करो, मज़ा नहीं है. Let the people talk about your performance. You enjoy that.
That's again, taking small bites for eating a big elephant, as they call it. Tell us something about your personal challenges during these times when you were leading the cricket team for India.
Only 2 things come to my mind is, first, when I was a captain, I have to look for the team performance. So many times captains sacrifice his own wicket, own situation, whatever you're going through that. Me as a captain is my team happy? Is my team getting what I have to make them feel happy? But so many times what happens when you are a captain, you are just expecting your team will give. I used to feel, can I give back to my team something so they will give back to me? It's give and take. It's a partnership. If I say Virat Kohli today, he make 100? No, he didn't make 100. The person who was running with him on the non-striker, he was also part of 100. So nobody make 100 without your partner. You're sitting in an office. Sometime Pune comes out and give you a nice cup of coffee or a cold glass of water. You release and you're ready to work again. So your partnership is very important with your office people also. So I used to look as a captain, can we make a partnership between husband and wife, between boss and people who are doing the job for them? I think it's important in life to have a great partnership, and great partnership will give you a great result.
Beautiful, I think. Great story again. I want to take you back to 1983. Before you won, a lot of people had doubts. They didn't think there was enough credibility in the Indian cricket team. But then you brought credibility. You made cricket as a religion. What was the difference between delivering credibility? Even before winning, I'm sure you had lots of fights that you had to take to get the right resources to you. How did you manage that?
I think first of all, as a captain, I have to realize, do I have a team? And once I realize my team is good enough to beat anybody, then only commitment comes. And halfway through, not halfway through, first couple of matches, we realize that this team is good enough. Like if we are talking to dealers, first they have to believe is their product is good. If they believe their product is good, nobody can beat. But if you're not convinced yourself, you can't convince the people. So it was very important for me to make sure, talk to the team, भाई हमारी टीम सबसे अच्छी है. We are the best. जब आप अपनी टीम में कंफर्ट ढूंढते हो ना कि हमारी टीम अच्छी है, results are different, and that's what it happened. Is your car is the best? First you believe. But if you don't believe, how can you go in the market? Same thing as a cricket team. मेरे को खुद ही लगे कि मेरी टीम अच्छी नहीं है तो मैं जीतूंगा क्या? मैं तभी जीत सकता हूँ when I believe my team is the best team in the world. And that only when I wore white clothes or color clothing when I stepped into the ground. सारा दिन आप जो मर्जी कहो, पर जब आप कंपटीशन में आ गए हो तो आपसे बेहतर कोई नहीं है. Nobody is better than you. And that's the mindset we have to generate within the team. It's very, very important. The mindset of the team or mindset of a company is important. The people who are working or doing a job with the company, are they sure they have the product? As a captain, am I sure my team is good enough? You have to believe that, and the result will be there. And that's what it happened in 83 team.
Beautiful again. How important is resilience in your team? Talk to us about a few examples of how you demonstrated that.
I wouldn't say sometime I did that. I learned from other people also. In the company, you can learn from smallest worker who has that zest and commitment to deliver. You can learn from anybody. I had senior cricketer in my team. I used to learn Sunil Gavaskar, Mohinder Amarnath, Kirmani, Madan Lal. They were so senior to me. I used to see their commitment and I learned slowly from them. Shayad, my next generation learned from me. It's the commitment. You can't say I brought everything. We brought everything together, and that was there. I wouldn't say I'm the only one who had that attitude. Yes, I had the attitude, but I had the team also.
Things change nowadays. With COVID, the environment and business is changing. I'm sure you had various times when you had to change the plan midway.
how do you deal with changing circumstances in a very quick manner?
I think again mindset is very, very important. One thing what you said about COVID, I can only say to everybody, we are still alive, we are lucky. People gone through rough time. Aren't we lucky? We are lucky. But that's not the only thing. You have to work harder also. They said, is luck is important? No. Is your commitment is also important. 24 घंटे लक के ऊपर चलोगे तो कहाँ तक जा पाओगे? So it's important, but your commitment is more important. And that's the way it should be.
Beautiful. In today's world, what would be your message to us of installing discipline into the way we manage our business and take care of customers?
I think discipline comes over the period of time. Discipline doesn't come overnight. A lot of people used to say how you discipline. You discipline how you're having your cup of tea, how you're talking to your office people, what time you're reaching to the office people. Every step will make you realize it's important to have discipline. I feel everybody should go and join the army. They will teach you discipline. But as a captain, if the team's supposed to be there at 9 o'clock and I'm coming at 10 o'clock, there is no discipline. I have to be there 5 minutes before that. And that's called discipline. You set the example, then everybody follows. And ownership of captain is very important. In the leadership, we used to say, if your team done well, you should say, it's not me, my team. But if something goes wrong, you should say, I let down my team. So sometime you give comfort to the office people and say, doesn't matter, we will perform better. Guys, I didn't perform up to the level I should. I take the ownership.
So, Kapil sir, एक बार आप पिच में उतरे थे, तो India was 17 for 5, and you came out a winner. Take us through that moment.
Two things are there. One, 400 पे एक आउट आप बैटिंग करने जाते हो, ठीक है, team have done well. But then situation comes out, 17 for 5, you go in and you make a run for your team. When I went in, there was 17 for 5, 9 for 4, 17 for 5. I always felt God have made special days for everybody. God have made all the days for you, but certain days are special. And when I played for a while, I felt today is my day. I shouldn't do anything stupid. In your office also happen. You work so hard, you can't do, nothing goes right in your way. Everything is happening other way around. And some days you're not done a great thing, anything, but all the orders and everything coming. Why? Because that's your special day. When I made 175, halfway through, I realized that this is my day. I don't have to do anything stupid. I was more committed. I didn't even blink my eyes for a second because of the situation, and I felt God have created this day for me specially, and rest is the history.
Beautiful. Sir, the story that you just talked about, that is exactly what happened to us last year. In April last year, during COVID, the industry actually had zero wholesales. Most of the manufacturing plants shut down, and we are about to launch the Nissan Magnite, and we actually entered the pitch at 17 for 5. And I have to say that we actually delivered a fantastic year, and I can actually empathize with the feeling that you had when you entered, and that was our year, year of Nissan Magnite. So it's a beautiful experience for us, especially with our Nissan family.
I think it is important when you are going through rough time and suddenly you can see the light end of the tunnel, you enjoy that. And I know whole world has gone through rough time. बहुत मुश्किल समय पे गए हैं, company भी, country भी, world भी. But I can only fold hand and say, stay safe. It's very, very important. अगर है जिंदगी है तो सब कुछ है. Just I would say to everybody, love yourself, love your family, love your company, and stay safe.
Sir, thank you. I have to tell you, Nissan worldwide and India is committed to the safety of our family, our employees, our partners, and we are taking all the effort to make sure that they are safe. We are constantly in touch with them, make sure that everybody is kept extremely healthy, safe. We are actually managing to make sure that they take all the precautions with their customers as well. Very important for us to do that. So absolutely reflecting the same philosophy and ethos that you bring to the table, sir.
Once again, I want to say to all the Nissan family, look after yourself, look after your family, and stay safe. आज समय नहीं है हक करने का. आज हाथ जोड़ के कह सकते हैं, अपना ध्यान रखिए और अपने आसपास वालों का ध्यान रखिए. नमस्कार.
Thank you so much, Paji. Really excited to see you today. And our Nissan family is absolutely honored and privileged to hear from you about the various challenges, the wins that you've had, and learn from you. Thank you so much.
Just be positive in life. That's more important. Commitment, passion, and be positive.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sirs. This has been a fantastic experience. It was an honor to have you with us and encouraging us. Moving forward, encouragement without acknowledgement rings empty, doesn't it? Everybody performs, but some amongst us excel and shine bright. It is time to honor the extraordinary amongst us. It's time for the awards for FY20. The Dealer Awards will be given out for the category Best Performance, Zonal Best Performance, that is the MD Award, and the National Best Performance, that is the President's Award. The category Best Performance was evaluated in 6 categories, and 2 awards in each category are being given out, with Tier 1 and Tier 2 being evaluated as one single tier, and Tier 3 and Tier 4 being evaluated as one single tier. The names of the category winners are now visible on your screens. Please put your hands together for the winners. Now is the time for the Zonal Best Performers or the MD Award. The dealers who have performed better than all dealers in the zones. These dealers have served a testimony to the fact that consistency is a key to achievement. Please put your hands together for the appreciation for Dream Nissan winner North Zone. Auto Rally Nissan winner East Zone. Auto Rally Nissan winner South Zone. Echo Nissan winner West Zone. It's always a great moment to be recognized for success and be crowned as winners. However, more than winners, all channel partners need to look upon these dealerships as role models and unabashedly seek their guidance to move towards inspiring performances for themselves. And now, for the biggest crown to be awarded, the prize jewel, the Holy Grail, all new Best Dealer for the President's Award. Put your hands together for Auto Rally Nissan. Congratulations to the whole team. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Auto Rally Nissan. Congratulations to the whole team. The excitement, the rewards, the awards, and much bigger responsibility from here on. Huge congratulations and well deserved to all the winners. It has been a great honor to host you all today. I hope you enjoyed the show as much as I did. I hope you had many takeaways from this forum and that you're leaving the show with high spirits and renewed vigor to achieve heights of success in the future. On this note, I take your leave. Stay resolute, stay resilient, and work towards as one team towards our resurgence. Thank you.